get started today. Hi guys, welcome on in and say thank you so much for joining me here in the kitchen today. We got a Halloween baking stream, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic Halloween. I know it's in the later hours of the night now, but I hope you guys had a good one. I definitely did. I got to pass out some candy, and it was a nice time. So hopefully all of our technical stuff is good. Do I need to turn down the microphone maybe slightly? It looks okay. Let me know if anything is too loud. Is the audio okay? Hang on. Sorry guys. It should be working. I'm just worried it's using a different microphone than what I'm intending. Shoot. I thought I had tested this. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Thank you so much. Hang on. Louise, thank you. Hang on a minute. I'm sorry. I'm having some technical problems. Let's see. Hang on. Is this better? Are we actually better now? Let me turn it down a little bit too. Just a little. Hang on. Let me. Is it still go? Yeah, it's not on the right microphone. It's not on the right microphone at all. I thought it was. Shoot. Oh no, it's not on the right mic at all. And it's not picking it up. Oh shoot. We might have to restart stream. Hang on. Give me a second. Why this isn't working? Okay. Are we okay now? Okay, I think we're all right. I think I fixed it. Does it sound all right? If it sounds okay for today, that's good enough for me. Woo, woo, woo. That's better? Is that okay enough for today? Or do I need to, like, fix it more? Let me know. Sorry, guys. I can't hear it. I don't have volume. The kitchen streams are still a little bit of a technical mess. I've been struggling since I've been moving from house to house so much. I don't have the kitchen all wired like I used to, so it's all right. Just a little quiet now. Should I turn it back up a little? I can. Something like that. That's what I've got. So hopefully that's better. It should be using this actual microphone now. So let me just turn it more towards me. Of course it did. There we go. Didn't want to stay. Okay. Sorry guys. I'm trying to figure this out. It's not the simplest stuff. I'll say. It's not my specialty, all of the technical bits. So, you know, I have a drink. Cheers, and thank you all so much for being here and sticking with me. Thank you. All right, guys. We are gonna make some cookies today. And then ideally we're gonna make like a mummy baked brie. So we're gonna like cut it into like a bunch of little strips and like fold it over all mummy like. I don't know how we're gonna make the eyes. We have to get creative. I might have to get creative with like some mozzarella or something. I don't know. We're gonna have to make the eyeballs with something for the mummy. We also don't have to. It can be like the back of his head, but we'll see. So, how are you guys doing? Louise, thank you so much for the YouTube super chat. Hang on, thank you so much. Appreciate it a lot. Okay, there we go. How are you guys doing? Thank you. Sorry, I have a little bit of a hard time. There we go. Okay, cool. Saw the hat and thought I was dressed as a Discord mod at first. Hang on, wait, where did it go? Hang on. I almost forgot to put this back on. I was like setting all the technical things up. Gotta get the costume, the whole costume, you know? So, fun stuff. Okay. No way I would be a nightmare. Watch out. Unleash the rage. Right. Cut veggies. Yeah, exactly. Today we're cooking as Freddy Krueger, and we're gonna slice up some veggies real quick now. Oh, that's good. Yeah. So I don't know. I had to have one luck, you know. I actually passed out some Halloween candy tonight. It was great. I actually got to like hand it out. I didn't put on the glove. Kids were kind of little. I was like, I don't know if I should like, wah! Like, I don't think I'd scare them that much anyways, but I wasn't sure. I'm like, is this not the nicest to go?
I like ducks.
Oh my goodness, Urban Gamer, no way! Thank you so much for gifting 20 subs. That is incredible. Thank you. Appreciate it so much. That's amazing. Hey, happy Halloween. I'm having a fantastic Halloween. I don't know, it's been pretty chill. I've got my mimosa. It's the La Marca Prosecco with Chambord. I think that's how you say it.
Because it's a big, stupid jellyfish.
Hang on. This. Hey, thank you, Slander. Appreciate it. This stuff. It's good. So, would recommend. Urban, thank you so much for 20 gift subs. That's incredible. Thank you. Guys, if you got gifted sub, welcome to our Witchy Coven. Thank you. I don't know if you guys also watch Rick and Morty, but just Freddy Krueger now just makes me think of the Rick and Morty skit, or not skit, just the whole episode of Rick and Morty. It's like season 1, I think, maybe season 2. I think it's season 1. I don't remember. But it's either season 1 and 2, and he like encounters Freddy Krueger and he can't stop saying bitch, and it's good. Okay, anyways, random. Look who else is here. Hi Dio, can you check it out? Yeah, look. Good job, Dio. Good job. He put up with that. I'm proud of him. I'm very proud of him for putting up with that. Scary Terry, exactly. Scary Terry, so. Yeah, so Dio put up with that for a while. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize, Dio. Dio doesn't get a costume. I don't know if he'd put up with the costume. I honestly should have bought him one. I should have bought him one. So, yeah. Wait, okay, hang on. Sorry, I think I missed... Sorry, earlier. So, Urban, thank you for 20 gift subs. And Luis, thank you so much for $100 YouTube super chat. That means a lot. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry, guys. I'm a little frazzled with the different setup. I appreciate it, Luis. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Here, let me turn down the music just slightly because I think it's a little bit hard to hear me. This microphone is not the best for cooking streams, but it will do the job for now. Move it a little closer too. There we go. Maybe more like that. Cool. Cool. All right, guys, we're gonna make some cookies in a minute here. Ooh. Gonna make some cookies. I think this is gonna turn out kind of fun. So I have a decent amount of cookie cutters. Let me show you guys. So we have this, of course, right? No. Okay, okay, hang on. I've got a lot of cookie cutters. So, pumpkin. So, okay, this guy, this is like a cool zombie. Problem is, he's a little too detailed. Every time I've tried to make a cookie with him, the cookie has just stuck inside here and it's fallen out in pieces and turned out into a mess. So we can try today and see if we get better results. If it fails the first time, I'm not going to try again, but we'll try. We've got spooky cat, 2 of them. We've got regular cat, because I just like this one. It's not specifically for Halloween, but it works. We've got we've got 3 different bats. So we got this bat, we got this one, we got a smaller bat, so a little different shape. We've got a witch hat, very important. You know, that's good. It's looking good. This could be like a cat. It could also be like a werewolf or something. I feel like if you wanted it and you could decorate it like that. But I feel like it's more, I don't know. It depends on what you want it to be. Coffin, classic. And we've got a ghost. So we'll make some ghost cookies. We'll try to make everything. But yeah. You bake with the cutter on the cookie? No. You cut them out and then they go in the oven. So we'll get into this in a second. Start preheating my oven. And yeah. Now, this one is not big enough for the amount of detail it has. No, I agree. It needs to be like up to here if we're going that much detail. So we can try one more time. But this cookie might just not work. I'm trying to think of like what I could use it for. If anyone has any ideas for like over detailed cookie cutter that always gets cookies stuck, let me know. Because I don't really know what to do with him. But it's okay. So, not everything's gonna work out. Worst case with the zombie one, the pieces are leftover zombie parts. I mean, exactly. So it's not that big of a deal. But ideally, I tried to make him in one piece. So we'll see. But yeah, happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you guys are having a nice day. No, be responsible, of course. And cheers. I am staying home, so we're gonna have a nice night baking some cookies. I actually got to like pass out some candy earlier, so I'm happy. I was like, wow, there were actual trick-or-treaters. It was crazy. So that was good. There we go. Whoop. I got some new sprinkles today. So we have some sprinkles that I've had before, but I got some new sprinkles. Let me see. But they're like, I don't know, they're like a darker color. They're like black, blue, and purple. So those are fun. Oh, there we go. There we go. I don't know. The lighting's better than it was last time. At least we're not green today. The lighting was green last time. I don't know what was going on there. I have no idea. So it's okay. We're not green today, which is good news. So yeah. Isn't it supposed to be All Hallows Eve? It can also be known as Samhain. Or that's the witchy term for it. Or pagan term. And yeah, it is the time when it is believed the veil is thin, and I don't know, interesting stuff can happen. But I don't know, it's a good time to honor like those that have passed and the spirits like beyond. It's an interesting time, you know. What's wrong with green? You know, nothing wrong with green. It just, you know, I wasn't going for Fiona from Shrek today, so I wasn't going for the ogre vibe. I've seen some good Shrek Halloween costumes online this year. It's been good. So so I'm gonna make the cookies first. I'm gonna mostly focus on the cookies because that's gonna take a good bit of effort. And then ideally, if we have some time at the end, I make some baked brie. So yeah. Thought of use for the zombie one. You need a projector. What? I don't think I have that. Any spooky stories? I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a haunting or something. Like, ooh. What are good games for like haunting. I don't know. Mortuary assistant randomly had like good like haunting, like a whole supernatural thing going on, like in addition to just like dissecting bodies. They were like, ooh. I don't know. That was a fun one. That one was kind of spooky. I'm trying to think of like what other games really have kind of spooky vibes like that. Little Nightmares was great to play through 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, that was great. Hey, Concho, welcome. Can you use like spray butter or something on the cutter? I could try. I think I like tried to put some cooking spray on it or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try to put some cooking spray or something on it this time. Something like that. See what I got. Yeah. We'll see if we can make a zombie. We'll see if we can make one. Maybe I like won't push like too far down either. Like maybe I try to just barely like kind of push it and just kind of slightly pull away from it. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let me pull up the phone or the recipe on my phone here. Okay, so we're gonna need to start getting into this here in just a second. I'm following Sally's baking recipe. So we got good old Sally. I like Sally's. So in a medium bowl, whisk the flour, baking powder, and salt together. So I unfortunately didn't get baking powder, but I did get baking soda. So we do have fresh baking soda. I need to look up, I think I just need to add a little bit of cream of tartar to this, which I do have. So let me just look this up. Use 3 times the amount of baking powder for the same volume of baking soda. Okay, so I need to go for a third. All right, if you want 3 times the amount of powder to soda, so then I'll want a third of that. Yeah, because I don't think I can technically use these interchangeably. Baking powder is baking soda plus cream of tartar. Yes. Baking powder is mostly cream of tartar. 2 out of 3, so 2 to 1. Okay. Okay, I do have cream of tartar laying around, so we will be fine. Fortunately, we can do this. I just have to do, like, math, and that's unfortunate. Okay, so... how much... okay, hang on. How much do I need? I need half a teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, let me just, like, grab some stuff. And have a bunch of... Just a half. This is half teaspoon. Perfect. And this is 1 teaspoon. Okay. So, if it's 2/3, then I need 2 of cream of tartar and 1 of baking soda. And then we mix that up. Okay, and then I can just use from that. Perfect. Okay, I fixed my ingredient shortage. Cool, we're good now. Okay. I'm gonna go through a lot of butter tonight as well, so I need to also make sure we got enough softened butter. I think we do, which is good. But hi guys, sorry I'm having a hard time seeing too far back in chat. I can't see as far back as normal. Wait, there we go. Wait, no. There we go. Cool. Yeah, butter. There's gonna be a lot of butter in these cookies and in the frosting because I'm going with the buttercream. We could go with the royal icing. We could. But I was planning on going more with a buttercream because buttercream's really yummy. And it's just a little bit easier to make, to be honest. So, yeah. Cheers, guys. Okay. Okay. So, let me get a bowl. There's my bowl. Okay. So, we need... What do we need? We need 2 1/4 cup of flour. Spooned and leveled. Got some flour up here. But guys, we had a subathon just a bit ago, last month. And you guys unlocked a Halloween baking stream because this community is incredible and so supportive. So I wanted to give back to you guys with a Halloween baking stream. So what better day to do it than on Halloween, right? Like, I don't know. Sounded fun. So I'm going to be eating these cookies for a while. I wish I could, like, pass them out to you. Especially, I have, like, a bunch of extra candy. I'm like, shoot, I wish I could, like, give you guys candy when you come through. That'd be so nice. I don't know. I wish I could. Someday they will invent food printers. Maybe not, but I hope so. Okay, let me get some measuring cups. These are the cutest measuring cups. I love these. They're cats. Hang on. Cats. They're so cute. Star Trek replicators, are they coming? Right? I hope so. I hope someday we can just, like, print food and it's as good as the original food. That'd be crazy. Okay. Why did my recipe refresh? Don't do that. Alright, I need a spoon. Okay, 1 cup. Two cup. Remove these again. Okay. I think it's baking powder and salt. Yeah. Half teaspoon, so nothing crazy here. Half teaspoon. Perfect. Should have bought baking powder as well. I didn't realize. That was my bad. It's fine though. We had cream of tartar. I have a 1/4 teaspoon? I don't know if I do. Yeah, I do. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Actually, that's... There we go. Okay, so... Take our spatula, mix that up a little bit. We're making sugar cookies, by the way. I might make some chocolate frosting because I did buy some cocoa powder, so we'll decide if we want to do that. It would just probably look nice. So I might think about that. Okay, so this is mixed up. This is our flour mixture. Nothing crazy. Let me set that off to the side. Cool. Then, okay, here's the part where I need to get over here. So I need to move this way. I don't know where my other stand made. Oh, there it is. Okay, it is in here. Let's see. Except the paddle attachment. Yeah. Not a whisk. I need this. Okay. So, sorry, I kind of have to like reach over here. I don't have a cord that's very long for my stand mixer, so I have to just get over here. Okay, so that's set up. So we need to beat the butter and sugar together. So how much of that? Three-quarter cup. Okay. Got a couple sticks of butter. Quinn, thank you so much for the 35-month resub. Thank you. It's great to have you here. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I think the sugar cookies are gonna be really yummy. I always like making these. It's been a while. I think it's been since really like last holiday season since I've really made much stuff. I moved earlier this year. And it's kind of just been a go year, so I haven't been doing as much baking. It's kind of nice to get back to it. So thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to be here. Yeah, Dio's hanging out. Look at he's chilling. He is chilling right now. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. We're making some sugar cookies right now, so I'm trying to work on the dough. Let's see. We grab our bowl. So need to get some butter in here. We do the whole stick of this butter. And we only need 3/4 cups, so only half of this stick. Okay, and then sugar, 3/4 cup. Here's a 1/4. One. 2. 3. Okay. Okay, we need an egg. I think just one. There's one. Alright, what next? Beat the butter and sugar together on high speed until the mixture is light and creamy. About 3 minutes. Add the egg, vanilla, almond extract. Okay, I'm a little iffy on the almond extract. How do you guys feel about almond extract? Do you guys have any opinions? I feel like this is either something where you're like, I have literally no opinion about that. What are you talking about? Or you're like, dude, I have an opinion about that. Where like you either you love it or it's like, get that away from me. It's what, you know, those like super soft, like sugary cookies that taste kind of chemically in grocery stores, you know, like the real soft ones with the colored like frosting on top. The real, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. They have a lot of almond extract in them, and that's part of what gives them like that taste. And I'm just like not like the biggest fan of that taste. Like I'm okay if there's like the tiniest bit of that taste, but I don't know if I even want to put that into these cookies at all. Like I have almond extract, so like I have the option. But like I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'd rather stick with my 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, I think. I don't know. As someone who works in a place that makes it, you don't eat it. See, that's fair. See, I don't know. I'm not big on almond extract. So I think, I don't know. I've bought it before. I have it. And honestly, it's usually a bit too overpowering in the cookies I make. Like, I could put like the tiniest bit in there, but then it's like, what's the point? I might as well just leave it out. So I think I'm just going to leave it out. So let me start to beat this. Hang on, let me move over here. Let that go for a minute here. Or 3, perhaps. Cheers, guys. But vanilla extract, not almond. Yeah, vanilla extract and things is fantastic. Almond extract is like a very particular taste. Once you know it, you can't unknow it. And it's just, you're either gonna love it or hate it. It's, I don't feel like there's gonna be many people neutral about almond extract. I don't know. Some of my favorite cookies to make over the holidays are a passed down family recipe of orange cookies. So they're like kind of like the grocery store cookies that are all like soft and stuff. They like look kind of similar, but they're like much, I don't know. They're much nicer and much yummier, and they use orange and lemon, and you use like the canned orange, like the frozen canned orange that you could like use to make like orange juice from concentrate, I guess, if you wanted to. I don't know. It's really good though in cookies. It's fantastic. So anyways, I will be making those probably this Christmas. I'm gonna go visit my family back in California for the holidays, so I'm probably gonna try to bring them some if I can. But yeah, anyways, they're very yummy. I like them. Okay, that's looking about good. What's next? Add the egg, vanilla, almond. No, egg and vanilla. I'm not adding the vanilla. I've decided. I've made up my mind. Egg. Egg. Cool. All right, egg in there. We need 2. Hang on. Okay, we need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I got a fancy bourbon vanilla extract from Trader Joe's. The stuff looks really good. I haven't used it yet, but it looks great. Hang on.
Smells strong. It smells like alcohol. I'm not a big bourbon person. Whiskey and all of that stuff, that's not really my thing as much. But I can vibe with it in cookies and stuff, for sure. Okay, let me get like close here. Sweet. Let that go for a second. Okay, and then I just mix in the dry. This says I'm supposed to refrigerate it for 2 hours, but I'm not doing that. We'll make at least as many cookies as we want to here. Which cat is that chilling in the back? This is Dio. He's very happy right now, clearly. He's having a great day. He's a funny cat. He's the one that's on my lap most of the time when I'm gaming. He likes to be involved. It's his thing. He loves stream time. Whatever, he knows whatever's going on here with stream, he wants to be a part of it. That is what he knows. So he's a funny one. He can't get on top of the refrigerator, right? I know. It would be much more difficult for him to try to get on the fridge, and there's a bunch of stuff up there, so Alright, that's done. Divide the dough in half. Put it on a lightly floured baking mat. Roll the dough. Where is my rolling pin? Ah! I just found this cute pumpkin plate that I got last year. I'm like, wait, I gotta use this today. That's cute. There we go. Pumpkin. Let me put it upside down for the stream. There we go. Pumpkin. Haha. Okay, so I need to get this dough mixed here. So give me a second. I gotta like reach over here. Shani D, thank you so much for the Prime sub, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate the 3-month resub. Thank you so much. Means a lot, and I hope you like being part of our witchy coven here. Thank you. Dio does crave the spotlight. It's so funny. He loves being involved. Oh, where did he go? Dio? Wait. He got embarrassed. I was talking about him too much. Oh, I didn't realize he left. I don't know where he went. He'll be back. He will be back. Okay, sorry. I wish I had like the mixer like over here so I could just be like, yay, this is nice. I need another extension cord for this house because the KitchenAid mixer, the stand barely plugs in over here. So I just kind of got to reach. So pardon me. It's all good though. At least it works. We get it plugged in where it needs to be. Guys, how was everyone's Halloween? Did you guys dress up this year? Or was it more of a low-key year? I feel like you can always do like a little something. I don't know, it's fun to have like, it's fun to dress up at least like one day for Halloween. Even if it's not on Halloween, that's fine. Even if it's like a week before, or even like a month before. Like, it's still fun. You worked for 10 hours? I mean, that's, yeah, that'll get you, but I don't know. I would try to wear whatever they'd let me wear at whatever job I have, you know? Okay, almost done. Almost done. Almost done mixing. Okay. How much am I supposed to turn this on to? 350. Yeah. So technically, some of these cookies are supposed to be refrigerated for 2 hours. I'm not doing that. I might do that with like half the dough. We might only make half the dough here. And I'll see if there really is a difference. And I'll post a picture. And I'll prove to you guys if there is a difference between chilling the dough or not. We'll see if science is on their side or on our side, you know? Okay, I think we're good here. So, let's get set up. We're at least gonna wait for the oven to properly heat up, so we can chill it for that long. Okay, I got this slightly dirty, which is unfortunate. I'm just gonna get a different one. Okay, I didn't get a different one. I just washed this one. Okay, it's fine. Got my sleeve slightly wet, though. Damn it. It's alright. Alright, let me make this fully dry. We're gonna give this a second. Get it fully dry. Let me do that. There we go. Okay, so I think the refrigerating part is technically to make the dough hold shape better for when we make different shapes out of it. So we might want to stick it in the freezer for like 15 minutes, you know? So I'm probably just gonna literally like roll out half the dough on this silicone mat and then stick the silicone mat just directly in the freezer. We're gonna wait like 15 minutes and then we're gonna start like just going for it, okay? That's the plan. Hi, Dio. Can you come back up on your chair? No, no, not there. Here. Come on. Yeah, come on. I have flour on my hands. I can't pick you up. Come on. Good job. Good job. He's a good cat. He's smart. Okay. Yes. 1 second. So, here's our dough. Dough is here. There we go. Cool. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to, like, keep the microphone close to me. This is not, like, the most optimal microphone ever for, like, a cooking stream. I need to get back to my, my little lapel mic. It just didn't ever work the best, so I might need to try a different one. All right. So, honestly, this could be stirred a little bit better, but it's fine. I'm just kind of mixing it with my hands. It's fine. All right. So, I'm just gonna grab like all of this. I'm gonna try to just kind of lump it all together, mix it in, you know? Try not to fling it everywhere, but probably will fling it everywhere. I'm the world's messiest chef, I will admit. It's a flaw, and I just make a giant disaster in the kitchen every time I cook. I can cook some good stuff, I will say, but the kitchen is a damn mess at the end. I will admit. That is a thing, And that is something about me. And I will destroy any kitchen. I will make some good food, but the kitchen will be blown up entirely. Hi, Dio. You're not getting up here. No. Dio is trying to like look like he's trying to jump up here. That's not happening. It's not happening. Now it's time I come clean about the kitchens I destroy. I will take a perfectly pristine, clean kitchen to a place that most people could only achieve in weeks, right? Not really, but kind of. Like, you know, haha. Okay, we have a lump of dough before us. We need a second here. There we go. Chefs never do dishes. That's the rule in your family. See, I love that rule. I'm a fan of that rule. I love to claim that rule. I'm like, I will cook. No talking to me about the rest of the night. Like after that I'm out. I'm done. Only I could just always avoid the dishes. If only. All right, so we have a lump of dough. I'm gonna tear this in half. I'm gonna put half of this back in here for a second. All right, I'm supposed to roll this out, and then we're gonna stick this in the freezer. Okay, hang on, we need more flour. We need more flour. Flour. Stat! Oh no, I keep knocking this over. I'm moving it. Okay, let me go slower. There we go. Slowness. I keep sticking. Stop sticking. Okay. Something like that. Nice. Okay. I'm taking this. This is going in the freezer for like 15 minutes and then we're using this, okay? I'm gonna do my best here. Okay, it's in there. It's in there. What time is it? It's 10:40. Okay, 10:55. We're pulling that out. Okay, let me get the next one going. All right, here we go. It's fine. Is it? Okay. Let me get some more flour. Too much flour. I got a little bit too much. I got a little bit overexcited there. It's my bad. Okay, need to roll up the sleeves. Damn it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Keep going with the flour. Good. Okay. Yeah, so we're just basically saving this bit of dough for later. If this just goes well and this cooks well the first time, I'm probably just going to use this dough as well. Because there's no point in waiting if it just goes well. So I'm just going to try it and see what happens. If it doesn't go the best, then I'll wait. Okay. Oven is preheated. It just told us. But we're waiting another 10 minutes before we start on that. We can start on the icing here in just a second if we'd like to. Oh my gosh. Wait. Did we get a raid? Wait. Hey. Welcome, guys. Sorry. I can't hear anything on the stream currently. My apologies. Welcome on in. I have a glass of wine. Cheers, everyone. It's Kaya. Thank you so much for the raid. Huge shout out. Welcome, guys. Thanks so much for joining today. We are just making some cookies. I'm preheating the oven and refrigerating the dough before rolling it out and making some shapes and stuff. So we got a lot of fun Halloween themed cookie cutters and stuff. So we'll be making some cookies, and then I also bought baked brie and pastry puff, and I saw a cute little idea online to make like a mummy out of it. You just like chop it into little strips and like do a cute thing. I don't know what to make the eyeballs out of, but we'll figure it out. I believe in us. Maybe some mozzarella and then like, what's something like dark in the center? I don't know. I need to like look around at what I've got. Hi, Dio. He just jumped up behind me. Hi, bud. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. I've been streaming a lot of shooter games lately. Campaigns, Gears of War, Outer Worlds 2, as well as some Battlefield. And I stream a lot of different RPGs and story-based games as well. So, welcome. Theo's here. Freddy Krueger's wife? Yeah, see, that also reminds me of the Rick and Morty episode, right? With Scary Terry. Good stuff. No, wait. Haha. Not the easiest to put on. There we go. Haha. I like this thing. Actually, a sweet costume. I was like, wait, this is actually kind of cool. Like, ooh. It's kind of fun. Dio wasn't the biggest fan of it when I tried to pet him with it earlier, but he was a good sport, so good for him. Hi, Dio. I don't know why he had to jump up behind me and not on the other chair, but I respect it. Olive bits? I don't think I have olives. No, I think I need to like come up with something for the eyeballs on the mummy. I don't know. I'll come up with something. Or maybe they can just be maybe like something red or something. Like, let me look. I think what we'll probably do is some mozzarella with a little bit of grape jelly in the middle. The jelly should be dark enough. It should look like an eye. I think that will work. And it will be yummy. Okay, hi. Look at this. Look at this business. What is happening here? Hi, buddy. I know. I know you want to be involved. I hear you. I'm right here. He's such a funny one. He's like, I'm not being shown off enough. Change this immediately. Thank you. I'm not the center of attention. Fix this. Fix this. Right. Okay, fine. I'll let you have your spot. Is that what you want? There we go. That can move back a little bit. Cool. Okay. So we need to start working on the next part of things. So here, let me... Oop, that's not the right button. That's not the right button. That's the right button. There we go. He's a funny one. He's a cutie. Yeah. Good job, Dio. Good job, Dio. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's see. Will he tolerate me petting him with this? Let's find out. Honestly, I'm very proud of him. Good job. Good job, bud. Where are the napkins full of cookie crumbs? Dude, he was so incessant. I literally had a cookie on a napkin the other day, ate the cookie, and just like the little bit of crumbs left over, he was like obsessed. Like, he would not let it go. He would not let it go. And then I put it in the trash, and then he came back over and then was like trying to look for it. I'm very happy he didn't find it in the trash. I'm happy he didn't go looking. I'm very happy because I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need cats digging through the trash. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. That's Dio. Yeah, that's pretty much, that's Dio. So, alright guys, we have 5 more minutes on our cookies before we start putting them in the oven and all of that fun stuff and making shapes out of them. Hang on. I do have clean baking sheets. It's good news. I did do all the dishes. Fantastic. You're afraid of cats? Oh, Dio's not so scary. He's nice. Lately though, I have to trim his claws again. I just like have him just like sitting on my lap or something, and all of a sudden I just like realize, I'm like, wait, he is digging into my knee, and I look at my knee and my knee is just torn up because he's just been sitting there like clawing my knee the whole time. I'm like, dude, please stop that. Like, it's not very nice. Okay. Anything else? So, all right, we need to start making the icing. We need to start making some icing. So, let me see. I need to go wash the pot, or the pot for the KitchenAid. So, 1 second. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know it's kind of casual, cozy stream, but I'm happy to be here, and just thank you guys so much. Hang on, I gotta move Dio back into the camera. Alrighty. That's good for our bowl. Let me check our other recipe real quick here. Got 2 recipes open, so let me check the other one. I don't know if we're gonna need as much frosting as it's gonna call for, but let's see. Yeah, see, it's talking about a cup of butter. That's a lot. That's fine. All right, let me see how much butter we got. So I've got a stick and a half of butter here. I have a little bit more over there, but probably gonna need to stick it in the microwave for a second. Get butter. Good. Let me get a little bit more. Well, honestly, no, I don't need to. This is icing. We can eyeball this a little bit. I'm gonna kind of just approximate. So we're gonna go 3 cups of sugar instead of 4. Hang on. I need to fully actually wash this out real fast. I didn't wash this. I know some of you know, but might not everyone know. Flour is considered a raw ingredient. So raw flour, before it's been cooked or anything, not good. Can give you, I don't know, can give you at risk to get stuff you don't want. Okay, let's do 3 cups of sugar. Here, let me turn back on this. Cool. Oh, that's, what am I doing? I need to pour it in here. I'm getting ahead of myself. One. 2. Okay, before I add in this butter, I'm going to start beating it. Right before I add in the sugar. Do I need... Yes. Gotta clean this. Okay, good. Oops, I just turned it on a little too fast and just poofed this powdered sugar. My bad. Raw dough is so good. If you like raw dough, get the Halloween sugar cookies. Unlike these packs of sugar cookies, I don't know if all of you guys also know about this, they're considered safe to eat raw. So if you're like a raw cookie dough person, or if you just like your cookies super underbaked, these are the way to go. Okay. Let me check on this. That's doing good. Okay, I need to just keep adding stuff. Let's add our milk. Oop. Bring this back down here. 1, 2, and teaspoon of vanilla extract. Good. Okay, and then I think it wants a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of salt. Just tiny little. Okay. All right. Doing good. What's the point of rock? What's the point of raw cookie dough without the risk? Oh no. Is it only good if it's dangerous? Right? Clean up a little bit here. Okay, that should be about good. Let me go on high speed for a second there. And we'll decide if we want to make any of it colored. Okay, sorry, I'm getting a little close and personal there. Let me try. That's a lovely icing. Okay, so let me get us a little bit more organized here. Okay, so the oven is ready. Oven is ready here. Oh, the scare alert thing, please disregard the scare alert thing. Sorry, guys. There's no scare alerts on right now. Hang on, let me try to fix that. Cool. All right. So, here's this. Let's, we have clean hands, so let's get all of this icing off of here. Sweet. I need a kitchen towel. I don't have one right now. Dang it. There we go. Recipe calls for a pinch of Dio and Aussie hair. Oh, don't worry. That's already in there. Right. Probably is, though, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Okay. We are on to the next part of things. So I'm going to turn that off for a second. Because we are getting into the oven. And, yeah. Let's get ready for some cookie cutting. All right. Yeah, it's 11:03. Cool. It's been a little while since our stuff has been at the freezer. Oh, wait. We didn't even need a new one. Hang on. I don't need this. Okay, maybe a bit too frozen. It needs a second. It needs a second to, like, thaw. Like, actually, I don't want to crack it. It's... I may have left it a bit too long. Okay, noted. Noted. I might want to grab the one from the fridge, but I'm just going to give this a second to hopefully just settle a little, you know? And then we can start with our cookie cutters. So, yeah. Hi guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm here in my kitchen. This is a little bit different from what I am normally streaming, so just appreciate you all so much. We're making some Halloween cookies. It's a Halloween baking stream. We're gonna make some fun shapes and fun cookies. And then ideally we're gonna finish it off with a baked brie that looks like a mummy. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's gonna be very tasty. And yeah, everything's gonna be good. So cheers to that. Cheers, guys. What'd you guys all do for Halloween? Anyone do anything fun, or was it more of a chill year? I had a decent amount of trick-or-treaters come to my house this year, actually. I was happy. I was pleasantly surprised. I was also very prepared. The kids were coming up to my door. They start taking one piece each. I'm like, guys, I have so much candy. Take a handful. Take a handful. All the kids were like, a handful? I'm like, yeah, a handful. Take a big one. Take it. You're good. Take it. Take it. So they were very like, whoa. I was like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Just take it. Take it. So, I don't know. It was cute. You had 0. Yeah, that's me most years. That's me pretty much every year previously ever. There's been a decent amount of years where I'm like, yeah, I'm prepared. And then there's just crickets, right? You're like, yeah. So, not this time. I was actually happy. I'm like, wait, I actually moved to a place where there's trick-or-treaters? Like, for real? That's crazy. So, that was fun. I wasn't sure. Will there be another Lydia cookie? So, if you guys weren't here several years ago on stream here, I made a Lydia cookie. So I technically have made a Lydia sugar cookie, I think, as well as a gingerbread cookie. I think I made 2 different cookies. I don't know, if my memory's a little fuzzy on that. But I definitely made a Lydia cookie, and I made a Serrana cookie as well. They were actually delicious. They were a little bit big though, so they were starting to fall apart as soon as I was like holding them up. They were kind of crumbling under their own weight. But I'll have to dig up those photos again. That'd be fun to repost those for the holiday season, because that was a while ago. I'll have to go search back far in the camera roll. Always buy candy you'd eat just in case. Exactly. Exactly. I know. Literally, you have to buy the candy that you want just in case no one comes or just in case there's some left over, right? Like, you have to. Okay. I'm gonna check on the other one that's in the fridge. Oops. Okay, we're gonna try the other one that was just in the fridge. The one in the freezer seems to be a bit stiff. Yeah, I think I got them all. I think I got all the cookie cutters. All right. I'm gonna try to... Oop. I'm gonna try to roll this out a little bit more here. Just a little bit. Don't need the cookies quite that thick, you know? Okay. Something like that. Okay. Good stuff. Now, I kind of got to decide the general size of these cookies. I mean, oh, Day, thank you so much for gifting 10 subs. Thank you so much for the hype and the support. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and thanks for joining us in the cooking stream today. I'm having fun. We're about to start with the cookie cutters, so it's a fantastic time. And guys, if you got gifted a sub, welcome to our witchy coven. Thank you so much. All right, you buy after Halloween. I mean, that's also smart. See what's left and get the big discounts. Okay, so let me... Yeah, this is perfect. I don't know why it said refrigerate for 2 hours. This is fine after 20 minutes. This is literally fine after 20 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and put the baking sheet in my lap and just cookie cutter. Witch hat. Witch hat. Let's go with the bat. Okay. What else we got? We got a ghost. I'll go with the ghost. Sure. Okay. Maybe the coffin? Go with the coffin cookie. I don't know if I've actually used the coffin cookie cutter before. I don't think I've used a decent amount of these. I could go with the big one, but I don't know if I should put the big one, honestly, with the same other ones on the sheet. Let's go with another ghost. Let's see what I can fit in the middle here. Maybe a cat. Maybe a hat? Yeah, I can fit the hat. Okay. So far the tray is looking nice. But we can definitely, oopsie. Oops. We can definitely roll this back out and get a little bit more out of it. You don't want to re-roll it too many times because the extra flour can kind of mess with it after a while. Especially with gingerbread. I've found the gingerbread can really start to get a little weird after a few rollouts. Okay, hang on. We need some flour on here. Did I get SDCC tickets for next year? What, San Diego Comic-Con? I did not. Should I? When is it? It'd be interesting. Trying to go to more conventions and things, you know? I know there's some cool games conventions and stuff. That'd be fun to go to. And game awards and stuff. Love to start going to more things. Okay, something like that. Gonna do another coffin over here. I think I did this maybe a little bit too thin. Oh, I did that way too thin. Hang on. No, that's literally not gonna work. Hang on, I need to re-roll this. I actually have to re-roll this. I rolled it too thin. Oh, dang. That's better. Something like that. Okay. I'm gonna go with the coffin there. Maybe the bat. No, the bat's not really gonna fit. Oh, it does. It does with the ghost. It all barely fits. Okay, just room for one more. Okay, so this is full. Oops. Full. Nice. Looking good. How long does this go in the oven for? Let me check. 11 minutes. I'm gonna check on them. I'm gonna check on them at 10. See how they're doing. 'Cause sometimes my oven cooks a little hot. Sometimes it does. But it should be fine. Usually when I give it plenty of time to preheat, it's all good. Also, wait, Jay, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you. Hang on, what did I just knock over? I don't know. It's fine. Oh, no, there it is. Hang on. Knocked that over. Okay. Jay, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day and enjoying the stream. Comic-Con's in July. Okay. I'll think about it. It could be cool. Are you going? I'd love to try to go to as many things as possible. Okay, I'm gonna keep going on our dough. Got another baking sheet. Let me make like one more cookie out of this little bit of dough here. One more. We can get one more cookie out of this. Hat. Perfect. LRG, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us for the cooking stream. Well, baking stream today, really. But I will be doing, I probably am going to be cooking a baked brie in a second, so that counts. It's cooking. I'll have to use the new knife that you got off the wish list. That was so kind of you. So, or got for the wish list. Thank you. Okay, we can see if we want to mix in this last little bit with some other dough, but let's grab the other dough first.
Do me a favor and stay dead.
Okay, this is the dough that I stuck in the freezer. It's still a little hard. It just cracked when I pushed it down. It's... oh, jeez. That's... I thought it said to refrigerate for 2 hours. There's no way this needs to be refrigerated for 2 hours based on how the dough is behaving right now. I want to make sure to try to fix that little crack there. Just the fridge was plenty. The fridge for 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes was enough. You ever get the Dia de los Muertos tote bag? I think it's on the way. Thank you. I'm so excited about that one. It's so cute. I'll have to show the stream when it comes, or when it arrives. So, thank you. Come on. Okay. So... I'm gonna go for this cookie. Do you guys see this as more of a cat or more of like a werewolf vibe? I feel like I see both. Like, what exactly is this? Is this just cat? Because it's a little like pointy on the sides, you know? I'm just curious if you guys have an opinion about that. It's an Abra. True. Right? Like, I'm like, is this like a wolf? Or like, I don't know. It could be a cat. I don't really know what it is, but I'm making it. Oh, geez. Okay. Trying to not break the cookie, but I am breaking the cookie. Okay, try to just squish it back together. All is well. All is well. Okay, I'm gonna go with the big cat. I'm not gonna go on the crack. Go more like that. To really press into the slightly frozen dough. Okay, I'm not sticking this in the freezer again. Literally, the refrigerated dough is doing much better. There we go. Cat. Cat. Need more pumpkins. I'm gonna go with some more pumpkins. Okay. Pumpkin. These are not turning out like as honestly as good as the refrigerated one is. Which is interesting. I thought the frozen one was going to be much better than the refrigerated one. But no. Okay, I need to like roll all this back up. We're going to try to like roll this back out in a reasonable manner here. Try to kind of warm up this dough a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Okay. That should be a little bit better. Okay. Roll this out. There we go. It's going. It's going. Just need to get it. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. There we go. Need to get a little bit more even. A little bit more flour. There we go. Okay. Go with another one of these. Nice. Haha. And let's do one more big cat. Okay, as soon as those cookies are done, I'm gonna put in these ones. Ideally I do a bat and like little cat. Okay, so let me take all this dough. Even take this and just mix it all together. So like one more time rolling this dough out. One more time like that. That's a little thick. There we go. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. And ghost, maybe? Maybe, can we fit the ghost? I think we can barely fit the ghost. Nice. Take this here. Cookie dough Tetris, pretty much. You guys ever play Tetris? Okay, let me check on the cookies. Hang on. They look good to me. They look literally perfect. All right, let's get in the next batch. Next batch is these. These are the slightly bigger cookies. We have frosting made as well, which is awesome. So we're ahead of the game a little bit here. We got a couple more cookies left. Played some Tetris. Didn't Nintendo do like a Tetris thing a couple years ago? I remember playing that. They had like an online Tetris like competitive thing. I remember that. I played that for like 5 seconds. Not for long, but for like a second there. Still have your Game Boy copy of Tetris somewhere? Really? Oh my god. That's amazing. Early clone called Niet? Interesting. Haven't heard of a Tetris clone, honestly. Packing problems are a class of algorithms? Huh, working through it. Interesting, okay. Fascinating stuff. I don't know. The more you know. I haven't played a ton of Tetris. I remember like sometimes we'd go to like one restaurant growing up that had a bunch of arcade machines. I would mostly play a lot of Pac-Man. Pac-Man was mainly my thing. Pac-Man was easy to understand. Pac-Man was easy to get the hang of. There's nothing. I won't say there's nothing, but like the basic principles of Pac-Man are fairly easy and are not like super hidden. You know, like it's easy to like get the vibe of what you need to do in Pac-Man, right? So I enjoyed that one. I'm trying to think of like what else I used to play. Nothing really like stands out to me. I didn't really like the fighting games that much. I don't remember what else there would even be. I need to wash my hands. Happy I pulled those cookies out a minute earlier though, because if I literally waited till the recommended bake time, they would be overbaked. They're like starting to brown around the edges already. Yeah, Pac-Man was great. I got to go to the Capcom creator party at TwitchCon, which was super fun. They had an arcade that they had like rented out basically, and like everything in like the arcade minus like maybe the claw machine or something. Everything else was free, including like all the games and everything, which was so fun. I don't know. It was a great time to just be able to enjoy an arcade. Just totally just like whatever you want to do, just a pure enjoyment mode. It was a lot of fun. So that was great. Thank you, Capcom. I'm so excited for the new Resident Evil. That's going to be a great time. I'm really looking forward to that. Especially now that I'm a little bit better at shooters. There's no excuse for not getting headshots every time. Headshots are nothing. Headshots are nothing. But literally. Yeah. Anyways. Did you guys see that mini games are coming to Animal Crossing too? Like some of the older Nintendo games, which is fun, like Ice Climbers and stuff. Interesting. I didn't play a lot of those old games, so I'd love to check them out. I haven't played much that's on the old Nintendo like backlog, you know, like they have like a lot of the old retro games now. I played a little bit of Mario and Luigi, like Superstar Saga, I think it is, that I enjoyed when I had a DS. I had that one on Game Boy. I remember I like traded a friend like a copy of something I didn't care about for that game. And that was a fun one. I didn't get that far when I played it through again, but I'll have to. Happy that we have the cooking stream set up at all, though, guys. It's not the technically easiest stuff, so I'm just happy that I'm able to make it work and able to be here and everything, because it's a great time, and I don't know, I enjoy just kind of doing something a little different and hanging out in the kitchen, so thanks for being here. Never did beat Superstar Saga, right? I know. Tried to continue a while back and still can't do it. No, literally same. It's just, it's a commitment. It's a commitment. So, yeah, I feel you on that. It's the first beginning part of that game is super fun though, so I'll give it that. I don't know what the ending is like, or the middle part even really, so I know the beginning is great, so yeah. AB Jake, of course. No, it's great to be here. It's a lot of fun, and I'm happy that I was able to do it, and thank you guys so much for that subathon that we had last month to celebrate 6 years of streaming. Wild stuff, so just thank you guys again. All right, I'm gonna take a second and I'm gonna just start looking through our sprinkles real quick. Let me just like look, okay, because we have We have some fun black, blue, and purple sprinkles. These are sweet. I just bought these today. We have some sweet all-purpose sprinkles that are rainbow colors. Okay, I have some good blue. I like these blue. I like the blue and white, like the blue and clear sprinkles for the ghost. I like that. I like that idea. I have Christmas sprinkles. Not gonna work for today. Oh, I thought I had way more chocolate sprinkles than I do. I have this much chocolate sprinkles, so virtually none. That's unfortunate. I thought I had more. I would have bought more. There's some of this red sprinkle. We got star sprinkles. Look at this. I have a Halloween sprinkle from last year, which is a good color. It's like orange, brown, white, yellow. Very cute. I've got some pink sprinkles. I've got some rainbow multicolor bead sprinkles. I've got green and I've got red. It's mostly Christmas colored, but they're there if we need them, you know? Okay. So let me... Hang on. Give me a second here. Give me a moment. I need to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay. Taking this cutting board. Okay, so we've got a cutting board full of baked cookies. We have a now empty board for raw cookies, which are gonna go right on here. Good. Okay, hang on. We need one more cookie. One more cookie here. Let me try my best to just kind of roll out one last bit. There we go. One last witch hat. One last. Nice. Okay, 30 seconds left on those cookies. We're gonna take all these cookie cutters and put these in the sink. Oh, I didn't use the zombie cookie cutter. Honestly, I'm fine with that. I should have tried with the frozen dough. That was my bad. I meant to use that. That's all right. I meant to use the zombie. Okay, timer. Those are the bigger cookies. Those need another minute. Check on them in a minute or two. Okay, give those a second. Let me keep cleaning up. Keep working on it here. Okay. Good. So we have a bunch of sprinkles. Now the question is, what color do we want the frosting? So I'm gonna leave at least half of the frosting just white. And we're just gonna put sprinkles on top. But we can maybe make a purple for like the bats, maybe the coffins, maybe the witch hats, you know, maybe purple. If I can make an orange for the pumpkins, that would be nice. So purple, orange, and like, I don't know, what other color do you guys think? Purple, orange, blue, maybe? Should be good. These are looking perfect. Okay, another 10 minutes. Good. All right. Now, purple, blue, orange, right? Yeah, blue on the ghosts. I agree. Should have maybe made a little bit more frosting, but we should have enough. If we need more, we can make more. But ideally, I'm just gonna try to make it work. Okay, something like that. Okay, so in the blue bowl, let's do blue. Blue. And then we're doing purple. So let's do purple. Okay. Oh, and then a little bit of orange. There we go. Okay, so start with the blue. That's a nice blue. It's hard to see on the camera, but it's a nice blue. Okay, so blue. Try to go with the purple. Might need some more frosting in here. Definitely gonna need some more frosting in here and some more red. Okay. Keep going. Try to get a nice purple. Come on. Purple. Purple, 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 purple. I think we need more red. I think we need a lot more red. I think I put too much blue. Come on. Here we go. Why the choice for Freddy? Because it's fun. I don't know. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, it's not like my favorite purple ever, but it is a purple, so I'll take it. Purple. It looks brown on the camera. It's purple. And then orange. There's a nice orange. Orange. I put just a little bit too much red, but it's fine. It's gonna work. Alright, so let's start decorating, shall we? Cheers, guys. You guys dress up for Halloween this year? What were you? Okay, I'm gonna go with orange. Orange pumpkin. Orange pumpkin. I think I'm gonna go with some orange sprinkles on here. I'm going sprinkles on most of these pumpkins. Or on most of the cookies in general. Pumpkins included. Yay, pumpkin! Woo! First cookie decorated. Okay, let's go with the witch hat. So this is not like my favorite purple color. We're gonna make it work. A little bit much. There we go. Witch hat. We're gonna give it some sprinkles. Oh dear, I'm dropping sprinkles on the floor because they're bouncing off. Oh geez. But I did a cookie. There we go. It's cute. Witch hat with sprinkles. Okay, I need to make a cookie I can eat. Let me make a coffin. This is like the least pretty cookie, so I'm just gonna eat it immediately, you know? I want some fun sprinkles on it. There we go. Haha, coffin cookie. Coffin muffin. I'm gonna eat it. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Tastes like the holidays, you know? It does. Mmm. Also, guys, I apologize if I missed anything on the cooking stream. I hope I haven't missed any alerts or anything. If I have, my apologies. Trying to keep up with everything. I don't have my audio cues. I can't hear. There's only a tiny bit of volume coming out of the PC, and I can't really hear it. Not with even the oven going. So, thank you. Appreciate the patience. Cheers, guys. It's almost midnight. Can't believe it's about to be November. Actually crazy. Mmm. This is so good. Mm. All right. Back to frosting. Back to work here. Gotta actually try to get through all this before the end of the night here. Oh, and there's our timer. Okay, hang on. And that is it on our baked goods in the oven. Oven is off. Did I see the clip of Robert England posting with his claw hand getting a star at the Hollywood Walk of Fame? I did not. That's awesome, though. I'll have to look. Hell yeah. I love that. Love a good horror movie. You know. There we go. Still a lot of horror movies I need to see. And a lot of horror movies I need to rewatch that I haven't seen since I was like a teenager, you know? Watched a decent amount of scary movies in my teenage years, and I haven't rewatched a lot of them, so I should. I have rewatched Five Nights at Freddy's, though, so. Bat cookie! Bat! It's purple. It doesn't look purple, but it's purple. The lighting is impossible to get right here, I swear. Do I go sprinkles? I think I go sprinkles. What sprinkles is the question? I think I go with my fun new sprinkles. I like the new sprinkles the best. There we go. All right, let's get a ghost. Oh, wait. I should actually keep the oven on. I was going to make baked brie. Hang on. I need to turn that back on. Wait. I'm not done. The cookies are already a good bit to do, though. But I should turn that back on in a second. Should get that baked brie in the oven. Okay. Blue Ghost. Get some blue sprinkles. Nice. Blue Ghost, blue sprinkles. There it is. All right, real quick. I don't know where my... Oh, there they are. Hang on. Oops. My bad. My cookie trays. Okay, hang on. I have a baked brie recipe. I'm gonna take a look at it real fast before we start decorating more cookies. Give me just a moment. Little honey and apple slices. Oh, I didn't get an apple. I did not get an apple for the brie. That is a good call. Shoot, I did not get an apple. That would actually be so yummy. Okay, so preheat oven 375. Heat it up just a little bit. Place the brie. Yeah, and you just kind of mummy wrap it. Let me watch this video again. Hang on. Let me watch it. They say to put the filling in there, but I disagree. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea of what I'm doing. Yeah, because this is going to take 20 minutes. So we'll just decorate cookies for 20 minutes while this is in the oven. And then I'm going to make some baked brie. Yum. Love the hat. Thank you. Thank you. You know, it's a fun time. Oh, wait. Wait. Where's the... Aha. The claw is sweet. I'm happy I have the claw. It really adds to the effect, you know? You know, good times, good times. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween to you all. All right. We're gonna take a quick pause on our cookie decorating. Take a pause here. Get back to it in a second. Okay. Actually, hang on. All right, so we, starting with this, Any chance I can show off my new super cool Headley and Bennett knife, I'm going to. Shout out LRG, thank you. This thing is sweet. It cuts through anything, like butter. Alright, we've got some puff pastry. So. Here's what we're gonna do. Take this. I don't think I need the knife anymore. Unwrap some of this. So, actually, I need that knife again. Hang on. Hang on here. Need a haircut? You got to spare 5 minutes? Yeah, easy. 2 minutes. All right. All right, we got a cheese wheel. Look at this. Look at this wheel of cheese. Skyrim would be proud. All right, that goes somewhere in the middle here. Okay, so I am copying this. There we go. So we're gonna cut that off there. Good. Okay, now I'm gonna go something like this. And like this. And then like this. And like this. And we're gonna fold that over. Fold that over. Okay. Now, on the sides, we're gonna start making slices. Okay, and then the other side. Go left-handed. There we go. Okay. And then I think I just kind of go for it. I think we just kind of start doing it. So here, let me roll back the sleeves. I think we kind of just start laying it across. All right, it's coming together. It is. I see the vision. I see the vision. I do. There we go. There we go. Okay. Gotta pull it across. There we go. It's looking mummy-like. If you guys can see the crisscross. It's crisscrossing. There we go. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the last bits. What am I supposed to do with the last bits? Video, tell me. Video, tell me. What do I do with the corners? What do I do with the corners? What do you do? Oh, she just cuts them off. Okay. She discards the corners. Okay, we're gonna do like a little something like that. And like that. And that. And that. Okay. We're gonna crisscross to get that full and complete mummy look. Yes. 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 Excellent. All right, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this extra puff pastry. If you guys have ideas for this extra puff pastry, let me know. My current thoughts are put a bunch of butter on it and then sprinkle cinnamon sugar. Any other additional thoughts? I feel like that's like a pretty good thought to have. I feel like I'm on a pretty good place. But let me know if you have alternate thoughts. So, anyways. Sprayed out this pan. I think this is big enough. I'm honestly, I'm happy with my little mummy. I'm gonna take a picture. My little mummy. It's so cute. Okay. See? Boom. Look at that. Look at that crisscrossing action. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Okay. Lighting. Lighting, you can do me some favors here. Lighting can do me some favors. All right? Whatever. It's fine. Oh, dang it. I lost it. Hang on. How long do I cook this? I think 20 minutes? I think it was only 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Oh, egg wash. I can't forget the egg wash. Excellent. You're here with an egg and my little brush. Oh, jeez. I cracked the hell out of that egg. Oh, wow. I really cracked it. A lot of shell fell in there. But it's okay. Big pieces, at least. Okay. Let me, like, mix this up a little bit here. And kind of just... There we go. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. That's more what we're looking for. Okay. Get that side. Get that. There we go. Get all up in there. Get all up in there. Eggy. Nice. Eggy. Excellent. Look at that. Look at that. You think there's more shell in it? Nah. Okay. 20 minutes. Here we go. I should maybe check on that a little early, but otherwise it's good to go. What do I do with the rest of that egg? There's egg wasted. I don't want to waste the egg. Should I give it to my cats? I could always give it to my cats. You can make them an egg with like no seasoning, no salt, anything. No oil or anything at all. And they can eat it. I might do that. For now, I'm just trying to put away this puff pastry and decide what I want to do with this later. Because I do not need more sweets right now. I have plenty of cookies. I do not need a cinnamon sugar puff pastry. I do not need that. My body would overload with sugar. Okay, this is just being folded. I'm folding it and putting it in a bag. There we go. That'll work. Puff pastry. Of course. Okay, let me take this out of here. Also, guys, I just want to say, I think I made the right choice not putting in almond extract. I think I made the right choice. Do I have something like on my face? I don't know. Do I? Hang on. No, the shadows are just weird. That's fine. Okay, so let me keep frosting cookies because we have a lot of cookies to frost and I need to get through this. So I'm kind of just going to try to like speed frost. Witch hat, purple. Boom. There we go. Purple. I might make some more purple. We'll see. Kind of depends. Let's get some frost. Or let's get these on here. There we go. Boom. All right. I am excited to eat all these cookies. Might take me a minute to get through them all, because this is a whole batch. But I'm looking forward to it, I'll say. I love cookies. Whenever I make cookies, I am a happier person. And that's magic right there. Good stuff. Okay. Coffin and bat are gonna just be regular frosting here. Because we have a lot of regular frosting. Okay. Let's add some rainbow sprinkles. Rainbow bat. Excellent. Oh, I should have gone with Halloween sprinkles. I'll go with Halloween sprinkles on the coffin. Okay. So many Halloween sprinkles on this guy. Let me flatten them out a little bit. All the Halloween sprinkles are all vertical. There we go. That's looking better. Oh dear, I just got frosting on my face. Okay, hang on. Oh shoot. Hang on. hope this Brie is gonna turn out good. I'm so excited for it, to be honest. You guys like baked Brie? I love a good baked Brie. All right, these cookies are done here. We have a lot more cookies to go, though, so let me do a little rotation of cookies. All right, we got our next batch of cookies here. These are the bigger ones. So, is this a wolf or a cat? Or what else is, or fox, or... I feel like it could be many things. I feel like it could definitely be like a werewolf. If you like decorated it right, you know? I'm not decorating my cookies that fancy. But I don't know. Doesn't mean I can't speculate on what the heck this is. There we go. A nice blue. With our blue sprinkles. On our wolf slash cat. Right? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure what it is, but it's yummy is what it is. We're about halfway through our baked Brie timer. Halfway there. Making progress. What color should I do? I'm just gonna do the Halloween sprinkles. There we go. Okay, let's do an orange pumpkin. Nice, orange pumpkin. Do the Halloween sprinkles. To mix up these Halloween sprinkles more, all the big pieces are at the top. Yummy though. Okay, I'm gonna do a white ghost. We've done blue ghosts. Now we do a white ghost. There we go. White ghost. And let's do maybe some red sprinkles. Oop. Kind of Christmassy looking. I'm gonna make it like dark red. Like a bloody ghost. Oh, I don't want to get the red on the other cookie. My bad. Ah. No, no red. It's fine. It's okay. This is fun. I'm having a great time, so thank you guys so much for joining me. Our baked brie is almost done as well, so that's exciting. We'll take a look at how that's doing in a minute here. I love a good baked brie. It's a place I go to sometimes that does like a baked brie, like apple fig toast. That's so good. Would highly recommend. Something about the fig apple brie combo on like a toast of some kind is just like so good. Nice. Just trying to actually frost all these while I have motivation, you know? Happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you guys all had a lovely one. I know Halloween is starting to wrap up here, but it's my favorite time of year, and it was a great one this time, so appreciate you guys joining me, whether it was for this or other games. Fun Halloween sprinkles. There we go. Let me kind of... Cat! Okay. Another pumpkin. Some more orange. Okay. We got one more cookie left here, and then we got a little bit more over there. We're almost done frosting cookies. Almost there. There we go. Witch hat. Okay, those are more cookies done. Let me swap out the last bit of cookies that we have to frost. All right. Last bit of cookies are here. Let's do this. Hey, Mies, welcome. Finally got more than one trick-or-treater this year. Me too. I was so happy. I was like, wow, I actually get to pass out candy. I was actually prepared for this and it happened. It was crazy. So I feel you on that. That's awesome. Oh, it's been a nice Halloween. It's been a nice October. A nice year. I am quite happy. The witchy season was wonderful. Happy Samhain. Yeah, let me also do the last bit of orange on this pumpkin. Nice. Orange pumpkins. 1 and 2. A minute left on our Brie. Let me take a look. That needs like 3 more minutes. It's almost there. Maybe say 2. I'm gonna say 2. There we go. Okay. Bat. Here we go. Purple bat. Nice purple bat. I don't know if there's much purple left in there. We can try to get a little bit more out. Okay, I'm gonna take the last little bit of, no, well, hang on. Take just that a little bit of purple, mix in just a little bit more frosting. We get a little bit of a lighter purple, and that goes on the cat. All right, let's take a look. I could leave it in for another little bit longer for it to get a little bit more golden brown, but honestly, it looks beautiful. I don't think I could give it like 1 more minute. Let me just turn it up real fast. Give it like literally 1 more minute. One more. One more. There we go. Couple more little sprinkles on there. Yeah, like that. Nice. Okay, now just the ghosts, and then we're done. But I'm gonna wait to pull out the Brie. Doesn't seem to be crisping up that much. I think it's good. Yeah, like, let me turn that off. It looks nice. It's got a little bit of a crisp on it. Or do you think I should give it another second? I might want to give it another second. No, I think it's good. I think it's going to be good. I'll give it just a moment there. Okay, let me finish frosting these last 2 cookies. And then we're good to check out that Brie. What is your guys' favorite cheese? Do you guys have a favorite cheese? I don't know if I can choose a favorite cheese. I love Gouda. I love a Havarti and turkey sandwich is like randomly really good. Cheddar. I love a good cheddar cheese. I love a good Parmesan. Even American cheese I'm here for. Provolone, yes. What other kind of cheeses? Pepper jack I'm not like super into, but like I won't say no to, you know? Like if that's like what's coming on a sandwich or something, like, you know, so be it. Ghost. I always love a good cheddar. What else? Like, a goat cheese can be very good sometimes. I love a good goat cheese occasionally. A blue cheese, like a blue cheese wedge salad. Ooh, I love a good blue cheese wedge salad. Okay, this needs to frost a little smoother. There we go. There we go. Oops. Sweet. All right, that's all of our cookies decorated, guys. That's awesome. Look at all these. I would bite into another cookie right now, but honestly, I want the baked Brie more, so give me a second. Oh yeah, I need to put eyeballs on it. Hang on, hang on. Hang on here. Hang on. Let me try something. Let me try something. Here is my mummy. Would you like to see my mummy? Here it is. Mummy. There he is. He's so cute. I like how he turned out. I'm quite happy with him. I think he looks great. So let me get us set up here. Where'd the crackers go? Okay, let me take a picture of the mummy before I bite into him. I'm very happy with our mummy. Mummy turned out good. Mummy turned out very good. He's ready to be eaten. All right. All right. It is time to bite into our Brie and give it a try here. So, I'm gonna just kind of cut into our mummy friend here. Just kind of take a piece. Oh, look at all that cheese. Oh, look at all that goodness. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, wait. It's melting. It's melting. Okay, that's fine. Let me get a chip here. Kind of just put that on there, I guess. Yeah. Oop. I don't know how this works. It's kind of a mess. It's fine. Mm. Mm. Hang on. This needs a little bit of jam. Just a little bit of jelly right on there. Hang on. Something like that. Hang on here. Hang on. Jam. Mmm. Yum. Mm. Damn, that's really good. That's really yummy. I like the mummy method of the baked brie. Honestly, would do again. Would do again. Like, look at all that melted cheese in there. Oh my god. It's so good. Oh my god. Okay. Let me get just like a little bit more of that. That was so tasty. Wow. Put that bite there. Get a little bit of jam on it. Yum. Need like some fresh honeycomb or something, you know? Mmm. Mmm. That is fantastic, you guys. I am so happy right now. You want to know one of the other best things that I've honestly made that has left a lasting impression, and one of the better things I've made here on stream, was randomly a spinach artichoke dip. For some reason, the spinach artichoke dip I made from scratch here years ago has left a lasting impression. I would love to make that again. I should do that soon. Mmm. Can I post the recipe in Discord? 100% can do. The recipe from the mummy came from a TikTok video, but they wrote out all the instructions, so it's readable. It's workable. Damn. This is so good, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go devour the rest of this mummy right now. I don't know if there's gonna be any left of this tomorrow. I don't think so. So, guys, we made all of our cookies. Our cookies are awesome. Here, let me show you guys one more time. We've got 3 different trays of cookies. Here's one of them. Cookies are looking good. We got coffins, we got pumpkins, we got witch hats, bats. Damn, that's yummy. All right, guys. It's about that time of night where we start wrapping it up here in the kitchen. We've been going for a few hours now, and I don't really have anything more to add. I'm just gonna want to go eat more of this now. So I'm gonna go devour this brie cheese. Yeah, that was so yummy. So happy Halloween, everyone. It's really been a wonderful, wonderful day. Seriously, thank you all. It's been a nice time. So thank you for spending Halloween with me here. Thank you. Bats, right? I disappear. All right, guys. No raid tonight because I can't. This PC literally cannot handle it. So we're just going to wrap it on up here. I'm going to take off tomorrow and probably the next day, but I'll be back pretty soon here. I'll be back for the new week. And yeah, I'll probably be back on Monday. Take Saturday, Sunday to catch up on some life stuff. So yeah. All right. Everyone, this was a wonderful, wonderful stream, a wonderful day. Thank you so, so much for joining me and hanging out here in my kitchen. I know it's something a little bit different. I know. Thank you for sticking with me during our technical issues and everything. Seriously, thank you, thank you. Here, let me... Oh, Ozzy, I was just gonna show you off. I was just gonna show you. Come here. Ozzy wants to say goodnight. Yes. There you go, Ozzy. Are you just checking things out? Yeah, you're good, Ozzy. Ozzy says goodnight. Yes, goodnight. Good, Ozzy, man. Yes, good job. Good job. He is a big fluff. He really is. You hear that, Ozzy? You're a fluff. Fluff ball. Ooh, there you go. Alright, guys, it was a nice day. Thank you all so, so much. I will catch you guys on social media platforms and stuff in the meantime. I gotta pass this page. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed. Wait. Hope you enjoyed an evening with Freddy. There we go. Haha. Love this thing. This is great. So, Bye-bye now. All right. Seriously, thank you guys. Been wonderful. Catch you guys next time. I'm gonna go eat some more food now. All right. All right. Till next time, guys. I am Paige the Witch. I'm here on Twitch. See you this next week. All right. Catch you guys later. We'll play some more Outer Worlds 2 and all kinds of fun stuff and all this coming week. So, thank you guys. Catch you all next time. Right, there we go. All right. Good night, guys. See you later.